Hey, you always hear people saying, well, you gotta start at square one. You gotta start at the beginning. You got to start somewhere. But what if you have that question in your mind that you gotta start somewhere, but you feel like you're not even at square one? If you're like me, a lot of times it feels overwhelming and consuming at the fact of even getting to square one. You probably hear all these success stories and all these backstories of everyone saying, oh, I was just like you. I was eating ramen every day. Things like that. And most of the time, you're probably just like, yeah, you're full of it. And a lot of times, you're just like, okay, what if you're not even at square one? What if you're at negative square one? And for a lot of you, like, pretty much like how I am, that's where we're at. Like, how do you get to square one? And what does square one look like? For each person, the situation's different. I mean, we can go over pretty much anything. But when it comes to finances and when it comes to health and nutrition and any other things we want to succeed in life, you got to find a starting point. So what does the starting point look like? Or what should it look like? Like I said, each person's different. For me, the starting point was immediately quitting my job and getting over that fear that it was pretty much, that was the whole thing that was holding me back, was the fact that I was in a comfort zone providing myself with the life that I thought I wanted. I was comfortable, but I wasn't happy. So my starting point was a little bit dramatic. Your starting point may not be that dramatic, but we can go into more about that when these sessions go a little bit further. But what does it look like? What is finding that starting point? What is that initial push down that mountain that you need? For many, it's a lot of self-actualization, finding out what your fear is. What is your comfort zone? And what are your limiting beliefs? A lot of people, when you hear that, you conjure a thought in your head, and admittedly, most of the time, it's not right. So I'm going to pop your little bubble right there, because your mind is going to tell you basically what you want to hear. You're going to sit there and be like, oh, well, my comfort zone is just basically that, being in bed, being comfortable, sleeping in. That's not the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where it becomes repetitive and you're not pushing yourself outside your limit. It's kind of thinking about food. And I think I've covered this before. There's different tastes that you could have that you like and that you don't like. And then there's the extremes that you're allergic to. You're not allergic to doing any hard work. And yeah, probably get a lot of shade and hate for that, but it's true. You're not allergic to hard work. You're not allergic to the choices that you make. So why aren't you making them? What is stopping you from going that extra mile? What is stopping those fears that you have? A lot of different people that I follow and researchers that I know basically cover the fact that fear is basically learned. The only fear that is initially ingrained in you is to stay alive. Is something that's you're gonna do or say gonna kill you? For the most part, it won't. Unless, like I said, you're allergic. Or you're gonna make poor decisions and jump off the building. But what if you did what you were afraid of? What if you broke out of your comfort zone? And it could be as simple as, like I said, cold showers. Or something even as smaller than that. Like, personally, I hate coffee. I can't stand it. I hate the taste of it. I hate the smell. I just don't like it. I'm not allergic to it. It's not going to kill me if I drink it. There's a lot of benefits to it. It's just a personal preference. And a lot of times we get so stuck in our personal preference, our comfort zone, that we don't even know that we're creating our own limiting beliefs. So I'm going to challenge you today. Do something you don't like to do. Break your comfort zone. Eat something that you normally wouldn't. And you're not allergic to. You're not allergic to doing any hard work. You're not allergic to putting yourself out there. Go ask that person out that you've been dying to ask out. Go compliment someone. Go stand in the middle of Starbucks and start singing. Break your comfort zone. Have a great day.